my name is Rohan Deshmukh, and throughout this video series I'm going to be doing a little bit of how-to when it comes to speech and debate. Now specifically, if you're coming to this video, you're probably looking for a how-to on extemporaneous speaking. And that's probably what this video being when I upload it to YouTube, how to extemporaneous speak introduction. So before I get into the whole what am I going to do with you as a student, what is my coaching philosophy, accolades, you know, any of that, let me first give you my rundown of my philosophy and kind of my belief, something that I want to give you as a student when I finish putting up this video, and you know what my philosophy should be as a whole. So what I found when I competed in forensics in high school was that a large amount of the schools that compete in forensics have the ability to get private coaching and get their students practicing every single day and have someone who is readily involved in it, and thus the students have that much more of a opportunity to do well in forensics as compared to schools that are less fortunate. And for myself, I found that that was the case. We didn't have private coaching, but we had a coach who was very dedicated to what she did. She loved what she did and she was really into it, and as a result, us as the students really benefited from that. But I also find that there's a lot of schools that aren't as fortunate. You know, a lot of these schools are schools where, you know, the club is just run by a couple of students. It's a club, it's not even a team, and they don't really have an advisor, a coach who can really mentor them and kind of focus these students in one direction. So because of this, I feel that giving free coaching sessions through the power of YouTube is beneficial for everybody, because every student can benefit from getting world-class coaching without having to pay for it. And I find that being able to do this will give you, the student, the best opportunity possible to succeed in whatever event you're looking for. And for the purposes of this video, we're going to be dealing with the event of extemporaneous speaking, international or foreign extemp, or United States extemp, or domestic extemp, however you want to call it. And throughout my 4 years competing in speech and debate, I have just a little bit of an idea of what extemp is and what it means to do well in a tournament, what you need to do to practice and whatnot. So before I get into the whole what my philosophy is going to be and, you know, going into the videos of how to extemp, let me first give you an introduction to who I am, and then we can hopefully go from there. So, as I said before, my name is Rohan Deshmukh, and I competed between 2010 and 2014 for Carlsbad High School speech and debate team in Carlsbad, California, where I competed in a multitude of events ranging all the way from International and National Extemp to Parliamentary Debate, Public Forum Debate, Original Oratory, and Congressional Debate. And I was a league champion 5 times in International and National Extemp. I was a league runner-up 13 times in International Extemp, National Extemp, and Public Forum Speaking. At Invitationals, I was the 2012 La Costa Canyon San Diego Winter Classic champion in International Extemp. I was a runner-up in Public Forum at the 2012 edition of the California State University Fullerton's Tournament in Public Forum Debate. I was a 3rd place speaker in Public Forum Debate at the Winter Classic in 2013, and as well I was a 3rd place finisher in Extemp at 2013's edition of the Winter Classic. Now at districts, I was the 2012 runner-up in International Extemporaneous Speaking, and I was the 2013 Southern California District Champion for the National Forensics League in International Extemp, meaning I qualified to Nationals 2 years in a row, 2012 and 2013, and in 2013 I was 36th in the country. I was an Octafinalist in International Extemp, and that also gave me the unique opportunity of qualifying to the Tournament of Champions in International Extemp, which I sadly wasn't able to attend. And as well, I was a 4-time qualifier to states, the California State Tournament, CHASA. I was a semifinalist at 14th in the state my junior year, and then I was the California State Champion in International Extemp my senior year. So I have a little bit of experience when it comes to knowing what to do in an extemp round, how to do well in break rounds, at state, at nationals, at league tournaments, how to appeal to different judges, and hopefully throughout my video series I'll kind of give you a couple of things. So, you know, this is where I get into what the video series is hopefully going to be about. So first, what I'd like to do is give you a very brief introduction of what extemp is in the next video, kind of what the event is, the basics, the rules, etc. Then after that, I'd like to get into doing a lot of things with speaking styles, kind of making your speaking style appealing to certain types of judges, whether it be the lay judge or the flow judge, the judge who knows a lot or doesn't know a lot. And then as well, I'll also get into another video about how to prepare, some types of softwares that I've run into, Extemp decks, prepped, certain types of software that you can use to organize your articles and hopefully make them more accessible during round and easier to use in practice speeches. As well, I'll go over setting some type of practice schedule, what types of things you should be doing and not doing in practice, how many times you should be practicing leading up to certain tournaments. And then as well, I'll give you an actual practice speech that I will do for you, and then after that I will analyze it and I will go through what I did well, what I didn't do well, and how this can translate to your success as an extemper. So I hope through this series that you will be able to find yourself as an extemper and make yourself a better competitor as a whole, giving you the opportunity that numerous schools, as I said before, have the opportunity to do through paying with private coaching. So join me on this journey through extemporaneous speaking, and hopefully I can give you a couple of tips that will make you a better speaker and a better competitor.